දසනකාන්තී චූර්ණය සහිත ලීවර් ආයිෂ් දන්තාලේපය දත්වල ඇති ප්‍රශ්න 10ක් වලකයි.
Despite months of turmoil that prevail in the country, Sri Lankan authorities have been able to bring some relief to the people by managing fuel queues and reducing prices of domestic cooking gas, but the situation is far from returning to normalcy. Sri Lanka continues to depend on lines of credit and grants extended by friendly nations while awaiting an agreement with the multilateral lender, the International Monetary Fund. Sri Lanka has to still negotiate with creditors after announcing a preemptive default on all outstanding foreign debt totaling $51 billion in April 2022 as an emergency measure pending full discussions with the International Monetary Fund. According to Sri Lanka's central bank, the country's foreign currency reserves stood at $1,746 million by the end of June, showing a serious dearth in the country's coffers. Prospective receipt of $3 billion in bailout arrangement from the International Monetary Fund is expected to bring much relief to the country's forex shortage. The IMF held several rounds of talks with Sri Lanka, both virtual and in person, with the last mission in June on Sri Lanka's request, termed by the IMF staff team to have made significant progress. Issuing its latest statement on Sri Lanka, the IMF announced its staff team plans to visit Colombo from the 24th of August until the 31st to continue discussions with the Sri Lankan authorities on economic and financial reforms and policies. The team will be led by Chief of the Debt Capital Markets Division, Monetary and Capital Market Department, Peter Brewer, and Senior Economist of its Fiscal Affairs Department, Masahiro Nozaki, who were in Sri Lanka during the June mission as well. IMF said the objective of the mission is to make progress towards reaching a staff-level agreement on a prospective extended fund facility arrangement in the near term. The statement added that the approval by the IMF Executive Board of the EFF program would require adequate assurances by Sri Lanka's creditors that debt sustainability would be restored as the country's public debt is assessed as unsustainable. IMF staff would also continue the engagement with other stakeholders during the visit.